No.
Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Zero Interest. I'm the Zero with the beardo. Zero. I thought I tried something fun. We're doing Konosuba, season 2, episode 9. I tried to do a fun intro, but I got embarrassed, and that's what happens.
Well, it was kind of embarrassing, so
Yeah,
it's fine.
episode, yeah. I can't be one of those super high energy people that are like, "Oh man, I'm gonna be so high energy." All you insert fan name invented for special fans here. I gotta just be myself, you know.
I think we
And
settled on Blades, if it helps. Way
yeah,
back when we actually
yeah.
cared about that sort of stuff.
You don't care anymore.
Remember those
If you want to
days?
call, if you want to call yourself a Blade and play like Oblivion or Skyrim, that's fine.
The Blades
Uh,
sucked in Skyrim.
yeah, they did. So
Sanctimonious
this is
asshole.
episode 9, a goddess for this corrupt hot springs town. Take it away, Casey.
I forget what happened in this episode. Most of it.
Okay, so he goes. So to start off, Cosmic goes to the church to find Mega Man and Aqua, and he's freaking out because this place is awful and it's full of scam artists and everyone's so annoying. Uh, you see Mega Man's in the corner, and she's kind of like shell shocked. She's like, oh, oh. She's all just curled up with like all these different like flyers sticking out of like her every single pocket, like the back of her shirt, just her hat everywhere. And you got it from here, Casey?
He goes into the confessional because he's looking for Aqua, and she's a priest, so it's.
Darkness was being stoned by children, by the way.
Oh yeah, that happened too. Um, and he goes in, and Aqua is very clearly on the other side of the confessional, saying priesty things.
Mm-hmm.
And he's like, "Yeah, okay. If you could knock it off, so we could like actually have a conversation, and you could stop being so sanctimonious. I mean, you're a priest. Great, good for you. But I actually know who you are, and stop being annoying for no reason." And she's like, "Oh, I see. So you did something that's sin. I
So,
forgive you, my child,"
so,
or something along those
yeah.
lines.
So you have nothing to confess? Okay, bye-bye. And he's like, well, I do have something I need to confess. I need to get off my chest. And she's like, oh, really? Perhaps it's you have an unhealthy interest in a certain crusader's laundry, or you want to stick the hair of a certain black magic user like up your nose, or you have lewd thoughts about a certain priest in your party. And he's like, well, you see, the priest in my party has this cup she uses for a lot of her party tricks and everything, but I broke it.
Honestly, was expecting to say I peed in it, but you know.
he could have gone that far, but and also the booze that she really likes. I thought how good could this expensive booze be? So I drank some of it, and I ended up drinking all of it. So
Because it
I
turns out it
replaced,
was really good.
yeah.
Go figure.
So
Which
I
is not true,
replaced.
by the way. If you don't actually know how to appreciate like the really expensive liquors and everything, it's gonna be a waste. Like literally a waste.
So I replaced it with some cheap hooch, and she doesn't seem to have noticed. To which Aqua starts to freak out.
Yeah. So yeah.
It drags her back down from her high that she's been on.
Yeah, and then I forget what happened again.
Uh, he gets pulled into her side of the confessional booth,
All right,
and
and then there's the guy who comes in to confess, and he's like, "I got seduced by the heiress's bountiful chest," or something along those lines. And Aqua is like, "You can love large breasts or small breasts, or people with weirdly shaped ears, or
uh, you
oh,
could
she
it
says you
was
can be a lolicon or a neat."
or like people with animal ears.
Mm. As long as you don't love demons or undead, then all will be forgiven, my child. And if you ever feel your lust leading you astray again, just remember this phrase: Eris pats her chest.
And he's like, oh, I see. Eris pats her chest. Thank you.
I feel. Yeah.
And
Let's
just
say it together. Eris pats her chest.
And Cosmo's just in the back. He's like, oh, is it really okay to just throw your subordinate right under the bus? It's like, oh, well, you know, followers are in their faith are like directly equivalent to our power, you know, as gods. So
I don't have as many followers, but mine are really, really devout. So
yeah, gotta cherish them.
Yeah,
she actually really does like her followers a lot. So,
what happened next? I think they go back to the hotel, or the hotel.
Yeah.
And
Megaman is scarred. Darkness is like, I think I should go sightseeing tomorrow. And Wiz just got it out of the bath, which is like you went into the mixed bath and I wasn't here. I'm gonna go to the bath. If anybody wants, I'm going to the bath. I'm like, yeah, we know. Go. Bye.
So he goes to the baths and he stares at a woman unwaveringly, and it's very creepy.
There's this
and she's talking to a dude. Yeah, he's red hair. Who cares? She's a minor character.
I like to paint the image.
Here's the thing about painting the image. We have the clips. If we need to paint the image, we can do that.
I will say.
Okay.
Sorry, I don't mean to interrupt, but this character shows up a few more times in the show and is actually important in a much later major arc.
Much later major arc. Is she really important in that? In that we'll never see?
We'll never see, yeah, unfortunately.
Okay.
I wish I could talk more, but like this kind of...
So she's talking to a dude.
Yeah.
And he's like, I hate everything here. All the fucking people that are being shitty and scam artists, and I'm so sick of being handed flyers for the fucking Axis Church. I fucking hate it. And she's like, hey, that guy's been staring at me for like the entire time he's been here. And Cosmo's like, don't mind me.
It's like, yeah, okay, I'm gonna go because you're kind of creeping me out. And he's like, what a bashful lady.
Yeah. And then the guy just kind of walks away muttering to himself about how much he hates everyone.
And throws this soap. Just so mad.
Because it has the symbol of the church on it, because all of them do. Because that's what they sell. They sell soap and detergent and water and hot springs, and that's pretty much it. And he wanders off, and then we hear voices from the women's baths next door, and guess who it is?
It's Megaman in Darkness. There's a brief part where Cosmo gets to the massage, and then it's like, oh, hey, you can use a special soap if it's so good if you just join the... He's like, no. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm getting confused in the order of events, so...
Yeah, it's after that, he goes back into the bath, now he's more soaked up, and he hears Darkness and Megaman talking, and like, Cosmo's probably on the other side of this.
He's probably listening up against the wall and everything. And...
Dancing heavily.
Yeah.
Cosmo, if you're over there, say something, you coward.
Stays quiet. It's very... Yeah, he's right there doing everything that they're saying, but he stays quiet. I'm like, I guess maybe we're not giving him enough credit. I mean, usually he's kind of a creeper, but usually he's a good person and does the right thing most of the time, so I guess...
Yeah. Like, he may act kind of like a sexual deviant, but he doesn't actually do anything.
Then Darkness says, by the way, Megaman, I wanted to ask you something about your butt.
Yeah. Cosmo's about to leave because they're talking good about him. He's like, about your butt. He's like,
Mm-hmm. And Mega Man's like, you should stop talking about my butt with your obnoxious chest or something along those lines. And you know the whole thing.
They're saying it, and he's just like, what's going on? What? Oh, and he,
Pretending to play fight, and then he tries to look through the fence, and yeah,
like,
they were playing
yeah.
him the whole time.
She punches him through the wall.
Mm.
And he's like, "Oh yeah, create water." He sends cold water into their bath, and then they start throwing things at him, including the cat.
Yeah, kitty.
And they just like, to make up for that, just clean the cat. And he's like,
I
fine.
think I just shouted kitty like 20 times in this episode. I don't think I'm exaggerating. Just literally whenever it was on screen.
The cat saved the show for Casey.
The show was fine otherwise, but kitty.
Yeah, I just love the cat so much.
Yeah.
That cat has a backstory. Yeah,
Okay.
there's a lot to that cat. Because Mega Man has a whole side story and it explains how she met the cat.
Mm.
So yeah, they get out of the bath, and Hawk was saying, I think there's something actually. I think what was it? She first says that she got kicked out of the baths.
Yeah, she got kicked out of the private hot spring in the church because she purified the water.
Yeah,
and just turned it into hot water. Which I wasn't actually aware that there's something different about hot springs. I thought it just was natural hot water that was in.
It's the minerals and stuff in it that's good for your skin.
Okay.
Like a bath.
Yeah, so she got kicked out of the church because of purifying the hot springs, and then she's like, and the thing that the head priest was saying is, or what he did, and it was like, she says, I'm sorry for flashbacks. I'm sorry for purifying the hot springs, but it's okay because I'm Aqua. Your god has come down to help and support my followers. Aren't I great? I'm amazing. And he's like,
it's like, and she's like, see, because I'm a goddess, right? And he's like,
yeah. So, does anything else significant happen before she just starts preaching?
She just starts trying to get somebody to go out. Oh wait, no, hold on. Oh yeah. She also says that the quality of the water has been going down lately. She thinks somebody's sabotaging things or poisoning the water, and she tries to convince somebody to go with her, but nobody wants to. So she gets Darkness to go along with her by sticking her finger in her grape juice. It's like, oh no, it's not, you're purifying my grape juice. Fine, I'll go with you. And it's a very kind of interesting dynamic because we don't tend to see Darkness and Aqua together as a pair.
Yeah.
But like Aqua's forcefulness and Darkness's passiveness kind of go together in a weird sort of dynamic.
Mm. So, I think Cosmo and Mega Man, I believe Wiz, I'm not sure, don't remember. It was just Cosmo and Mega Man. They're just sort of by the dockside, talking about how shitty the town is. Like, everything's great, it's beautiful and calm and pleasant. Everything's great except for the people. And then they immediately get mobbed by more of the followers. Just kind of run away. And they get to the waterfront and they see the guy that was in the hot springs just sort of muttering to himself, covered in flyers.
So bad.
Just saying soap and detergent, soap and detergent, soap and detergent, and soap and detergent, soap and detergent, soap and detergent, soap and detergent.
And like, Penguin's like, I wonder if he could swallow a bar of soap. I don't know, she's freaking out too.
I didn't get that bit. That was weird.
Yeah, I didn't get that either. But it might be something just.
It might be a pun.
It might be a pun. It might be more culturally like something I don't get just as an English speaker.
Yeah. So he dumps all of his shit, which was soap and detergent from the followers. Just dumps it in the water, and then wanders off. I think.
Wiz runs over, and then he notices her, and then he
Oh, and then he's
vanishes.
gone. Yeah, just gone. Um, yeah. Then I think we can move on to the part where Aqua's preaching
Yeah,
on the fountain.
and she has darkness beside her, kind
Mm.
of echoing what she says, just kind of like embarrassed.
Yeah.
Public speaking isn't really something darkness does, especially to people of the opposite faith.
Yeah, it's a thing that she doesn't really want to say, and it's not great.
But like
Um,
being forced to say it makes her happy, so it's like,
she kind of almost goes along with it, sort of thing.
yeah,
Um, so Aqua is basically trying to convince the townsfolk that the Devil King's army is trying to sabotage the town's hot springs because they want to sabotage our income so that we can't um, go against them because we're so strong and you're so devout and everything.
they're afraid of
So
us.
so you need to stop using the hot springs.
Yeah,
And they're like,
and you know,
but that would cripple our income because that you're telling people not to use the thing that we're famous for, that people come here for. Yeah, but we need to stop people going in there so that we can stop the Devil King from sabotaging our income by destroying the hot springs.
you see where her plan doesn't really make any sense.
Yeah. Yeah. So, um, I, what's the more to it before she announces herself?
She's just like, no, she's just okay, fine. If it's come to this, I am the goddess Aqua. So she got, it's like, stop screwing around. It's like this girl's been running around town all day, going into the hot springs and turning them into regular hot water.
Mm.
And just to, I know it said there was minerals in it, but to make hot springs, like people also put like lots of like stuff in the water to kind of improve its quality and like soaps and stuff so it come out smelling nice and all sorts of things to the water.
Mm.
So you're basically wasting a lot of their money too by purifying it because they have to put all that stuff back in.
Yeah. So, yeah. No, I think you got it backwards. I think someone says, "Hey, she's just been going around purifying all the hot springs, and that's terrible for obvious reasons." And then she's like, "Fine, I guess if it's come to that, then I'm the goddess Aqua."
Yeah.
And they're like,
Okay.
"Fuck you! No, you're not."
How about we tie her and throw her in a lake and see if she is
Mm.
the goddess of water?
And I think that scene basically ends there, and smash cut to them.
Darkness tries to speak up and back her up. Like, we can't hear you, blonde lady.
Mm. So back at the hotel, and Aqua is crying, and Wiz is like, "How this nice thing? I forget what it was. So he stopped crying because I think I'm fading out of existence. Oh no, please no!" She's crying on her. It's funny.
Also, they did call out Aqua as they're like, "Oh, you're part of the Devil King army because you're doing exactly what you're trying to say they're trying to do by sabotaging our business."
Yeah. So I forget what happens in the hotel scene. I just remember what happens after.
You're just like, come on, why are you even trying to help them after like they literally just said, F off. And she's like, but they're my followers, and I really do care about them, and I want to make sure that nobody gets poisoned or sick or whatever from the water going down. And then you start to hear, slay the demons, kill the Devil King, and there's an angry mob outside. Feeling better?
I'm
Casey?
okay. I'm okay.
Yeah, so angry mob outside, and they're like, oh no, that's what...
I'm good. I'm good. It doesn't bother me. It doesn't bother me. It doesn't bother me. It bothers me. It bothers me.
And that's where the episode ends.
Yeah.
Thoughts?
Props to anyone that finishes that quote in the comments, by the way. Yeah, that's fine, I guess.
Like, it's not like there's any large flaws with the show right now.
Not really. Not really flaws with this episode, just nothing noteworthy that really happened. There's a hot spring scene, and, the guy is creepy, and trying to perv on the ladies, and then they retaliate, and it's a scene we've seen 1,000 times, and like the interesting part of this whole sequence is the scam artist followers and everything, but it's not. I don't know, it just feels kind of flat, and I can't really explain why.
Well, I guess we'll get into it more next episode.
Mm.
Or
Hopefully, I'd like to actually put words to it and explain why I'm sort of not really sold on this whole plot line. It's not bad, but it's not great either, and I'm not sure why I think that. So hopefully during the next episode I'll figure it out.
Yeah. Okay. This isn't necessarily one of my favorite arcs that the show does. It has some high points. I mean, in terms of just, I'm talking like light novel as well, because the light novel has really killer arcs where you have lots of character development. But this one is, I guess, more introducing different aspects of Aqua and how in her devotion to her people and like kind of where she fits into this world more. But then again, Aqua isn't exactly the favorite character. So.
It might be that a lot of the meta commentary of these episodes, I'm going to call it that because that's kind of one of the, it's kind of hitting a little keenly, I guess. A lot of scam artist stuff and a lot of very pointed commentary on religion and actions of the faith and stuff like that, and it's not played for comedy as much as it is satire. And while yes, that's, you know, it doesn't make any incorrect points, it's also points I've seen made a lot of times in different shows and handled better. So it just kind of seems like an also ran for that kind of satire. I think that's what my problem is with it.
Oh, that's fair. I mean, I don't really have much to say about the sort of meta commentary here, because I do think it is just tried to play it up for laughs to the extreme, and whether or not that lands, I guess, depends on a variety of factors. A lot of the jokes landed for me when I was first seeing this, but I understand if it doesn't land for somebody else.
Oh well. One more episode, and then we're done. And then we'll announce what we're doing next, which will be so sad.
Yeah, oh. It's still time to change your mind.
No, I'm good.
Great.
I'm pretty happy with my choice. I think it's better than my previous choice, to be honest. Like, by quite a margin. Plus, we shouldn't just do Rooster Teeth shows whenever I'm choosing. That's stupid.
Yeah.
It's entirely possible we will end up doing Red vs. Blue at some point.
No.
I'll just get you to watch season 6. That's just what we'll do.
Yeah. Okay, bye-bye. Bye, everybody. We'll see you guys next time. Season finale of Konosuba and the end of Konosuba for the foreseeable future, although there have been some rumors of them making another anime type thing. It's probably going to be the spin-off, though.
Yeah.
The Mega Man spin-off, from what I hear, is actually really good. Because it features Mega Man and her own party of Crimson Demon friends.
Okay.
Bye, everybody.